we need
We're
it.
on the mitzvah
Is there
team.
air conditioning here? No.
It's
Yes.
cold.
See that white thing at the back? It's
Oh,
new.
Is that new?
Mm-hmm.
Is it newish?
Like 6 months maybe.
Maybe we could
Right
put
now.
that
What's
in
new?
our bedroom.
The air conditioner.
Oh, it's like 3 years old. But
3
yeah.
years?
Yeah.
We've
Oh.
had air conditioning in here for 3 years?
Yeah, it happened during the pandemic in order to, it's the
Oh.
purifier
I
also.
Oh.
So that's.
We
So it's
haven't
like,
used it as an
Susan
air
said she's
conditioner.
getting a sweater. I said, you're doing what?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's getting hotter as we're getting here. You know, it's like.
It was cooler here than home.
Much cooler.
Much cooler.
Yeah, yeah.
Much cooler here than at
Warmer
home.
where we
Is
are.
it?
Oh.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, the car changed temperature to hotter as it got here,
As we got
and
closer.
Not.
but
Well, that's
cooler.
because maybe because we
Going
were in the
outside.
garage and the sun was beating
Oh,
down.
I know
Yes.
it's cold. I'm like, ooh.
That's why I said.
but no, it's real. I mean, because it's so much hotter tomorrow than today.
Well, tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow's the problem.
I don't want to be.
That service isn't here tomorrow?
No?
You know, we should, and we probably could, is the thing. But I don't know until we get there. Or no, isn't there like mishpacha or something? Something.
Yes.
We're not here tomorrow.
Susan, what's your service tomorrow?
I don't have a service
You don't have one?
tomorrow.
There's
So it
mishpacha.
must be mishpacha.
There's mishpacha and
So-
nothing else. Nobody would come to my service. Why would I even bother?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know,
we
but who's
probably-
gonna come to mishpacha?
The fact is, we probably could fit in here tomorrow, but we might not, so we won't.
That's excellent
Are you
logic.
already recording?
In terms of
I
air
think we
conditioning,
should.
the reason I would say. I didn't drive with air conditioning.
I am because it's just about 6:15.
I know, but.
I don't think I've ever been here with air conditioning, sorry.
No?
No.
It makes noises every once in a while, like growls at
Penny's
us.
in the building too.
What?
Penny's in the building.
We're debating the air conditioning in our next.
Oh, is it your next
Penny's
couple?
here, but doesn't want any.
Yeah, well,
Sandra did it.
hopefully we'll have a couple more. Well, no, May is
We
here.
have solar now, so it's not. So
Oh yeah, May is the 8th. May is here. I don't know where she is, but May's here. Henny's 9, so we're only one away.
Oh, well, then we can use the
We're in
door.
good shape. No, gotta have a person holding the door. In my opinion.
Then a person can hold the door.
No.
That's
That's a 10.
Somebody who's already not counting.
A kid who can read Hebrew holding the Torah is the 10th, not the Torah itself.
Okay, listen, if you think,
Okay.
if you think
I've been in
that's
finance services in like
Uncle Dies.
10 months.
Really? Oh yeah,
It's easy.
Girl,
it's true.
say hi.
It's easy because I mean, as you know, I like coming.
Yeah, no, you guys are
I
good
know,
Friday
I know, she's
nighters.
looking at us.
Sorry.
We were. We'll get
No,
there
she's
again.
not obligated, she's not actually.
She, because of her gender, she's deprived of the comfort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our religion isn't perfect.
No, it's not. No, I'm back of the building.
She's in the back, I'm in the front, we have our traditions.
You just can't be flexible.
We can be flexible.
But we won't.
She's not very flexible.
Typically,
We're so close. We're so close.
yeah, so, they've been in Austin this week, so.
Still move a little more forward. I see this.
That's fun.
And you know, just make a chance to go to the gym, or go on run errands, or just have an adult come in. Now it just becomes another one.
Omay's the greeter.
Right.
Yes.
That's why I can just keep
Mary's back at work, he's
adjusting.
home.
I know.
So, you know, he comes out, kisses the baby, and goes back to the next meeting.
Yes. Well, well, then what do we have? Because we knew it would be minimal.
Good or bad, I mean, that part
You're saying you should hand out I came to Shabbat stickers.
There's a lip brush on the thing, just in case I.
He's now.
No, Rabbi,
Good to know.
it's, you can put it with pillows over it.
Oh yeah.
That was literally the only thing I was worried about. Now I get it all.
Okay, that didn't work.
Oh no, it did not.
Or just for month in January.
Yeah, but when he goes back now, he's not doing work until mid-January. It's not sabbatical.
So he's been at work a little bit, then he's not.
Right, so he was on maternity leave. He's on maternity leave, I'm so confused. And then he went back to work for a while, and now the idea was that he would go back to work. And then he would take over the home.
All right, FYI, although this is more true during Chol HaMoed than it is true on this weekend, but it's still acceptable. You skip Kabbalat Shabbat because you're exhausted. So we start actually on page 19. Oh yeah, we can't. No. You know what? We do need Sim Shalom for the Amidah. So you could, you know what? Yeah. Let's have everyone have both. There's so few.
Oh, I see.
You only need it for the Amidah. So we're gonna need. If you're watching at home, again, hi mom, and when we get to the Amidah, I'll direct you to a different page, and that's the only reason you would need it
We
today.
don't do the beginning because of, say that one more time?
Oh, because you should be at home, basically. It's abbreviated. Kol HaMoed to celebrate the holiday right away. And in this case, you know, because you're exhausted from all the shul, but I probably spend as much time talking about Kabbalat Shabbat as doing it. So you know, we can't do that. We still are obligated to pray in a minyan. We're also obligated to sing Chris Christopherson.
A different kind of obligation.
So
19.
19, Ms. Morshier. Moving a little slow today, every which way.
How many people are
No, just this afternoon, not today.
How many think?
How many people are watching?
Probably 3.
Your mother?
Sue,
Gail Storms.
Gail Storms, and maybe Pastor Karen. You know, we'll see.
And your mom.
Yeah, my mom. That's the 3.
That was the three.
My mom's friend. Or mom.
Yeah.
Our pastor.
But then, like on Erev Rosh Hashanah, there were like 250.
Wow.
Wow. Mizmor shir liyom haShabbat, tov le'odot le'Adonai, u'lezamer l'shimcha elyon, u'lezamer l'shimcha elyon, le'hagim b'boker hasecha, ve'emunatcha ba'elyon. Continue on our own. Tzadikatam bar yifra, ka'erez balvanon yizkeh, shetulim bebeit aros chatzro, Eloheinu yafrihu. Oh, Yenuhu Besema, the Shenim Verananim, Yehu Lehagi, Ki Yashar Adonai, Turi Velo, Avlatavo. Malach Yovavesh, Lavesh Shalom, Zitazar, Aftikon Tevel Baltimo, Achon Kisaka, Meaz, Mamata, Nasunero Zanai, Nasunero Kolabi, Sunero Tokyam. Mikol Maim, Maim Rabbi Mazirim, Mishvereyam, Adir Bamarom, Adonai. Erotecha, Nemenu Meno, Leker Hanama, Kodesh Adonai, Leorech Yamin. Please rise briefly for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
Maybe second. Yom v'layla, v'choshek v'nei or, v'yom v'ein layla, v'avdi b'yom v'layla, Adonai tzvot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimlocha v'ne'elam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai hamari v'avim. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha A'aleta, Amcha A'aleta. Torah u'mitzvot, Yukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Otanu limadeta. Amen Adonai Eloheinu b'shofenu, Kumeinu nesiach bechukecha, v'nisante divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Yihyu chayenu, ve'orach yameinu, U'ha'el negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla. Ve'amatecha al tasir, Ve'meinu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisroel, Ohev amo Yisroel. Page 25. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha, u'v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol meodecha, ve'hayu advarim ha'ele, asher Anochi mitzavecha, hayom alavecha, v'shiantam levanecha, v'dibarta ba'am, v'shivtecha b'reitecha, u'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shoftecha u'v'duecha, u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, ve'hayu letotafot v'neinecha, u'tavtam al tzoretecha, u'v'nisharecha. Continue our own, pages 27 through 29. L'mahan tizkeru v'atzitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim lo'echem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem. Emet. Adonai Elohechem, emet. 32, Malchut Tov Ratzon Kubolehem, Moshe B'nai Yisrael, Chanashira B'simcha Rabba, V'yamru Kulam. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha le'el kodesh, Norah Tehillah, Osef Elem, Malchut Tehara Uvanecha, Okei Hayom Lifnei Moshe, Tehillim Anu ve'omru, Adonai lo le'olam va'ed. V'nemar k'fnai Yaakov, Ugalo mi'ad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ka'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Ve'amidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Ve'amidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. L'chaim u'shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. All right, we'll start over here. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Hashivenu Malkeinu L'chaim, Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Hashivenu Rosalina Sukkot Shlomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Aparei Sukkot Shlomecha, V'kol Beit Yisrael V'Yerushalayim.
Amen.
Please rise for Vishamru. Vishamru, Bnei Yisrael, Hashabah, Lasot et Hashabah, Ve'kotam Gerit Olam. B'nei Yisrael, Oti Le'olam, Oti Le'olam, Oti Le'olam. Vishamru, Bnei Yisrael, Hashabah, Lasot et Hashabah, Ve'kotam Gerit Olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai, et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabah, lasot et hashabah, ve'kotam berit olam. U'bayom hashvi'i shabbat vayinafash, shabbat vayinafash, shabbat vayinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabah, lasot et hashabah, ve'kotam berit olam. Yitgadal ve'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach cherutei, ve'amlit malchutei, ve'chayechon, u'vyomechon, v'chol Beit Yisrael, b'galav zman kariv yimeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah v'yorach, ve'olam u'olam ve'almaya yitbarach, yitbarach. V'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitala Shemei Kedusha B'richu La'ela Mikol Berchata V'shirata Tush Berchata V'nechemata Zamiran Ve'alma V'meru Amen. All right, turn to Sim Shalom now, page 296 through 302, adding all the things where it says on the Shabbat before Yom Kippur. Shalom Ra Yisrael. We're coming on Friday. We got Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Ra Yisrael. Tasim Le'olam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Atahu melech Adon lechol shalom ufarnasa tova yizachem v'nikatem lefanecha anachnu be'olamcha beit Yisrael l'chaim tovim le'shalom Baruch atah Adonai oseh hashalom. All right, and we're just jumping right ahead to the mini drash tonight. We don't want to be at tefillah. All right, now I'm sorry that Mark Schneider isn't here because he's responsible for this in every good way. He has been filling in some gaps for me through his research using the, whatever the periodical, archives that you can access online if you apply or whatever it is you do. You can't just Google search it. So we're going backwards in time. Last time we did Rabbi Philip Lang, but we're going to go back to Rabbi David Cohen before him, Rabbi David Cohen. But before I even go to Rabbi David Cohen, he found more direct research on Rabbi Moses Goldberg in the car accident. He was in a car, he was hit by a train, and he was in the passenger seat. The driver was Louis Engelberg of past president and winery fame. The Goldberg family sued Louis Engelberg, as well as the public transportation system, the city of Oakland, whatever it is, a lawsuit that dogged Louis Engelberg for at least a decade. But he did not lose his connection to our congregation. He still soldiered on. But to have that, I'm just thinking about Louis Engelberg, right? So this happened in 1928 or 1928 or 1929. He has this lawsuit, then he goes through the Depression, he's unable to sell his grapes. What a really rough time, but he stayed involved in the community. So, the more I learn about Louis Engelberg, just the cooler I think he is. In any case, Rabbi David Cohen was hired for the high holidays at Temple Beth Abraham in 1933. So, in the midst of the Depression, he was assisted by Cantor H.L. Shenshon. Okay, no. Louis Engelberg gave the schedule, that's in the newspaper, of the high holiday services. He's quoted as giving the schedule. Even with a lawsuit, even in losing grapes, whatever it is. According to what's called the Emmanuel Jewish Journal, which eventually became the Jewish Bulletin, which eventually became the J, but was originally published by Temple Emmanuel, Rabbi Cohen becomes a contributing writer in 1934. He takes a trip to Palestine in 1935, reports on the amazing way the Jews have changed the land and even work as sailors and fishermen, something unfamiliar outside the Holy Land. This part I already found, in 1936, according to a meeting of West Coast rabbis of the United Synagogue and the Jewish Bulletin, he was referred to as the rabbi of the Perry Street Synagogue, which again is us, because MacArthur and Perry Street are basically the same thing. And back then, I guess this part was called Perry Street. In 1938, he becomes the head of something called the United Jewish Council of Oakland to Combat Anti-Semitism.
Wow.
Okay, we have similar things this year. Jewish Families of Oakland and whatever, all these things. And so he becomes the director of that. He gave the invocation also, I believe in 1938 at the California State Federation of Labor Conference. In September of 1938, this was the most interesting to me, and I wish we knew more. There was a Siyum, which is a big celebration, in celebration of the finishing of the writing of a Torah. So one of those Torahs was finished in 1938. We don't know which one, but if I go back and look at the age, the guest age by the appraiser, I should be able to figure out which one that is. And it was donated by a family, by Mr. and Mrs. E. Sinai. No one's heard of them. I don't know that family, but they were wealthy enough to donate a Torah in 1938. So, pretty cool.
They didn't belong to Temple Sinai.
No, apparently not, you know. Or sign a memorial, you know, who knows?
Right.
Maybe you'll find out. I don't know. Or maybe Mark will. Okay, so he resigns in 1940. He's known for his work with the Council, and in an article, he's known for his work with the Council Against Anti-Semitism, his frequent speaking engagements at B'nai B'rith, his reorganizing the Sabbath school, that's the school here, and organizing the Young People's Club. So I had originally that Rabbi Lang, according to the book Free to Choose, the one that I quoted by what's his name, Fred Rosenbaum, he has Rabbi Lang arriving here in 1938, but the newspaper has Rabbi Cohen resigning in 1940. So one of those things is wrong, but that's the way it works. And that's much more than any of us ever knew about Rabbi David Cohen. All right, so glad to get to know him just a little bit. All right.
Way to fight anti-Semitism.
Yeah, way to fight anti-Semitism. It was on the rise, and it was probably neo-Nazi related. All right. I should have already done Kaddish Shalem, but I didn't. That's all I'm doing now. Gravi Krash Shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamani Brachir Tevim Lichmachoteh B'chayach Anu Gemecham Nechei Chok Beit Yisrael. Bagalav Yizman Karivim Maru.
Amen.
Shmei Rabbah Mevorach.
Olam Olam Maya Yibarach.
Barach Vishtabach, Yibar V'ram Min HaSevi, Darbi Televi T'lal Shmei Krusha,
Re'u.
Leila Leila Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata, Shpat V'Nechamata Adam Miram B'Mam V'Yimeru,
Amen.
V'Tzloton V'Oton L'Chol Yisrael P'nam Avodi V'Shmaya V'Yimeru,
Amen.
Yisrael Rav Min Shemayim V'Chemel V'Kol Yisrael V'Yimeru,
Amen.
Osei Shalom V'Yimrom Avu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Al Kol Yishtei Tevel V'Yimeru.
Amen.
We rise for the Kiddush, page 55. Oh. It's back there tonight, so. Yes, please, thank you. This just tells me that Gilbert was not the one who arranged the room today. Because he's the one who usually does, and that's what comes to. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Kishon Mitzvotav V'Ratzavanu V'Shabbat Kodsho V'Ahav Ratzon Hinchilanu Zikaron L'Maaseh V'Reishit Ki Hu Yom Tefillah L'Mikrayei Kodesh Zecher L'Tziat Mitzrayim Tivanu V'Acharta V'Otanu Kidasha Mikol Shabbat Kodesh V'Yavanu Ratzon Yichatan Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim Simcha La'im K'Ephraim L'Chim Menashe Simech La'im K'Sarek Karachel V'Yaf. If you want to bless anyone near you, it's one kid. Yeah, that's true. I don't know whether she'll let mom put her hands on her head. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Adonai v'navelecha v'yikunecha, Yisad Adonai v'navelecha v'yasemecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God lift the divine face toward you and grant you mercies. Amen. We turn to Aleinu, page 320, because you came on Shabbat Shuvah. Of all things, and there's no other kids here. It's double stickers for you. 2 stickers. All right, 320. Later, let's Shabbat Vadon Hakol Adei Yulal Celebration. Shalom Sanu Kiyei Haratzo Velo Samanu Kamishmat Hakama. Shalom Samchatenu Kahem. V'Dor Aleinu K'Chol HaMoram V'Anachnu Korim U'Mishtachavim U'Balim L'Ifnei Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu Notei Shamayim V'Yosei Haaretz U'Moshe B'Karo B'Shamayim V'Machal Ushkina tuzo, Be'Rabei Meroim. Sato, Kakatu, Vetorato, Yadantamayo, Ve'ashikota, Elevarecha, Ki Adonai, Hu Elohim, Bashamayim, Hima'al, Ve'oretz, Ve'oretz, Kakatu b'tor techanayim loch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'chaya Adonai melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo may be seating as we lovingly recall the memory of our departed relatives and friends whose your types we have observed during the coming week. Thinking especially tonight of Arthur Adler, Florence Bartman, Abraham Bauer, Avram Berkovich, Emma Bolton, George Bruder, Sally Disco, Mary Gilday, Ruth Glazer, Henry Glasser, Ida Gold, Isidore Gottlieb, Nathan Kurtz, Jacob Leeson, Sima Leeson, Bernard Lutz, Ann Miller, Francis Pizer, Mary Plotkin, Nathaniel Ranzer, Ilse Saunders, Wilhelmine Saunders, Joseph Schwartz, Samuel Shapiro, Fanny Silverman, Lillian Silverman, Kenneth Dean Simon, Paul Stein, Irene Strongen, Minnie Teverow, Pearl Weiner, Samuel Weiss, Pauline Wolfe, Bella Wolfe. We are in recent days, we're remembering Maury Goldberg, Sylvia Saunders, and Linda Steyer. The memories of all who are with us, we ask all those who are mourning or observing your as well as anyone else who wishes to rise from the mourner's Kaddish, page 61. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yalmad yivrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayedachol Beit Yisrael v'agalav v'zman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach le'olam olam. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yidromam v'yitnaseh Vita Dar, Vita Le, Vita Lal, Shemeda Kutsha, La'ela, La'ela, Mikol Berchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Damiran V'Alma V'Imru.
Amen.
Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'Chayim Aleinu V'Ol Yisrael V'Imru.
Amen.
Osei Shalom V'Noma, Uyasei Shalom, Aleinu V'Ol Yisrael V'Imru. Amen. Zichronam Livracha. May the memory of the people you've come to say Kaddish for be a blessing to you always. Let us say Amen. Mahjong tomorrow after services, beginning Aleph Bet on Sunday. Sukkot, WTBA makes Sukkot decorations at 2 p.m. in the Baum Center this Sunday. After Yom Kippur on that Sunday, WTBA and Men's Club will put up and decorate the sukkah. I'm not sure exactly when, but what time, but it'll go out. See, I'm not sure why it's not on here. Oh, yeah, it is. Monday, October 7th, Beth Jacob and us together are doing a program for a memorial for October 7th. The program is at 6:30. There's a don't worry about the mincha services because it's like in their small chapel, so I'll need to correct that too. Formal program at 6:30, and then if you want to stay for the evening services, then there'll be separate seating for that. But for the program, it's all together, and you have to register. I will send out a link again on Sunday, reminding people what you did. Pre-registration required, and we'll go over the list to make sure everyone there is appropriate. Sadly, Sinai will not be joining us, so just us and Beth Jacob and the Jewish families of Piedmont and Jewish families of Oakland. I don't know, one or both those. OJA, Oakland
Jewish Alliance.
Jewish Alliance, that's it, Oakland Jewish Alliance. Okay, so that's it. There is Chal in the back. Chris Christopherson died, and his life was almost as tragic in a way, for at least part of his life, as in the movie A Star Is Born, where he acted, the one with Barbara Streisand, a lot of substance abuse issues. prolific early on in his career. He wrote a lot of songs as well as performed, and the only one I could do without like really having to learn and practice is probably his most famous song, but not him singing it. It's Me and My Bobby McGee, which Janis Joplin probably has the most famous recording of it. Anyone know the Gordon Lightfoot version? It was a hit. But yeah, this is Me and My Bobby McGee. And feel free to sing along. I know it's not exactly in the spirit of Shabbat like the other ones are, except for the freedom idea. Okay, although I don't think that's what we would call Shabbat freedom. Nothing left to lose. If anything, it's the opposite. It's it's freedom to study, to rest, to be with people. It's active, but here we go anyway. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, headed for the trains, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that Driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, and we're nothing but it's free. Yeah. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. See, God's in it too. Feeling good was good enough for me. For me and my Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. Every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, searching for the home I hope she'd find. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday. That's a beautiful line. Holding Bobby's body next to mine. Oh, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, and we're nothing but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, me and Bobby McGee. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, me and my Bobby McGee. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Fun. And thank you so much to you who made it tonight. So appreciate it.